Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to Minecraft Survival. And guys, this episode is going to be absolutely flippin' epic, okay? This expression comes to mind. This episode will be the episode to end all episodes. Now don't let it scare you, okay? That doesn't mean this is the end. It just means this is the best, and it's going to be an epic transition from one chapter in our series to the next, okay? You guys excited? Good, because I am too. By the way, I added this map. This is where the treasure map was. Went ahead and put it inside of an item frame up here because I thought it looked cool. But check this out. So, first off, I have an entire list of things that we're going to talk about and do today. I'm literally, this is the most prepared for an episode I have ever flippin' been. So, but just enjoy, okay? Enjoy. So, first, we built this automatic fish farm, okay? And last time, I didn't quite know how to explain it or how it works, and I have since figured it out. So, as you could probably see, I've done tons of fishing, and if you look at my levels, I've got 55 levels, because you do to get experience for fishing, and I don't feel like I've done that much, honestly, but I've got levels, and it's good because it's going to come in handy here soon, okay? So first, before we actually, show you guys and demonstrate the fish farm and how I figured out how to make it automatic to where I can just like walk away, I have to have a fishing pole, okay? So if I go into my all this junk, and if I click down into this one, these are the fishing poles that I've gotten out of that AFK fish farm. Yes, it gives you a ton of them, and notice that all of them are enchanted with something except for one. This one little one. I don't know why that's there, but it's there. So check it out. I mean, this has got Unbreaking 3. This one's got all three of these have Unbreaking 3. This one has Mending. It's just like, it's nuts. You get so many enchanted fishing rods. There's no reason why you shouldn't have the perfect fishing rod. And that brings me to our very first line of action today, and that's going to be creating the ultimate fishing rod. I've already had one, but for some reason, it disappeared. I think Phantom stole it or something. I don't know. Very sad. But basically, the perfect fishing rod has Luck of the Sea 3, which this one has. It also has Lure 3, which this one has. I've got two. I'm going to be merging together. Also Mending, which is here. And then Unbreaking 3, which is here. So these two fishing rods are literally the perfect fishing rod if we were to merge them together. And I'm going to grab this one too because it has no enchantment to maybe help with the durability of the thing. All these other ones, they are literally worthless to me, okay? As soon as I merge these two together with Mending, it will never break, in theory. So I could technically throw away all these, but because I've got the chest, I might as well keep them until I need the space or I don't need them. So first and foremost, it is time to make, yes, the ultimate fishing rod, and it's going to take 20 levels. Good thing I've got 55, right? But this is the perfect fishing rod. Luck of the Sea 3, Mending, Lure 3, and Unbreaking 3. Here we go. Bam. And then I'm actually going to mix it with that one real quick to get a little bit more durability. And look at that. I actually broke my anvil. That's sad. Fortunately, I've got another extra one. I built it because I knew, or I crafted it because I knew that it was on its way out. So here we go. We got the fishing rod. Okay, so let's demonstrate. Actually, it's getting dark. Let's sleep first. Then let's actually demonstrate, guys, exactly how the AFK fishing farm works really quickly, because again, I've got like 20 things that I want to show you guys today. First one was actually supposed to be explaining Mending, but let me just first explain to you guys the AFK part of this. Okay, last time we went into the controls and we made it to where using an item was like spacebar, and then I held it down with my phone. But it turns out that if you have a Windows computer, okay, that's what I'm using, a Windows computer. If you're on a Mac or on a mobile device, I don't think this is going to work for you. But on a Windows computer, you actually have in the mouse properties a feature called Click Lock, okay? Look it up if you don't know how to find it. Turn it on, and basically it allows you to lock using the left button on your mouse. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch, because you actually have to do this. You have to switch these. You're going to make Attack and Destroy the right button and using the left button. This is just a temporary thing, just so that you can lock it down. All right, so now that that's done, I'm going to be able to cast not with my right button, but with my left button. Also, the trick is aim for the side of this trapdoor. I'm going to click and hold, and then make sure my reticle is on the note block, okay? Once I've held it for a second, I get to let go of my button, and it goes automatically. That is the click lock function on the fishing pole, okay? Now, while we're here, and I'm demonstrating this while we get some items, as you farm, you get experience, and every single piece of equipment that you're wearing or that you're holding has a chance to recover durability using mending. All right, so if, for instance, you're in my position where the fishing pole is kind of low in durability, you may want to take off your mending armor, because here's the thing. The game like as soon as you gain experience, the game randomly selects something that has mending on it that you're either holding in one hand or the other, or are wearing, and then it decides, okay, let's put the experience in there. If it's got full durability, then it goes into the experience bar. So I think a few episodes ago, or maybe it was last episode, I don't remember now, I was trying to get the mining of quartz to recover my shovel, but it won't work because I didn't have the shovel in my hands, or, well, obviously you can't wear a shovel, but like I needed to have the shovel in my other hand. But that's how mending works. So if you really want to fix the durability of something, then you want to either drop all the stuff that has mending except for the one thing, or just try your luck, and I'm fine with doing that. So check it out. If you look at the durability of the fishing pole right now, it's actually recovered a little bit, which is really, really nice, and we've caught several things. So that is how mending works, guys. So I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna click again, and it stops. I'm gonna scroll away, get my thing back, and then I'm actually going to swap my controls back, okay? It's just wrong having it backwards. If I was really dedicated to that, I would learn how to do it backwards, like learn how to play with it backwards so I don't have to switch it, but I don't have time for that, nor do I have the patience. So, and it's funny because I got to 55 levels using this system, and I really don't feel like I did it very long. Like, I was shocked at how much stuff and how many levels I gained just from using this AFK fish farm. Also, by the way, I doubled my inventory because I did fill up pretty fast, but check it out. All right, so I've got 64 and 50 raw cod. I've got 44 raw salmon, 21 pufferfish, which the only use I think for pufferfish is making potions that let you breathe underwater. Tropical fish, don't have a clue what that's for. I googled it, didn't see anything. Name tag, bone, and saddle. Okay, that saddle's kind of hilarious because I'll show you guys in a minute. But I'm gonna go and take all this stuff. And next up, we're gonna talk about the stuff that you get from AFK fish farming, okay? First, you have the raw fish, okay? The raw fish is just awesome, and I'll explain why it's awesome here in just a second, but there's tons and tons of value in the raw forms of the fish. If you cook them, then it just becomes food. But don't cook them, and you'll see why here in a short minute. Pufferfish also is super valuable. Again, not necessarily because I can make a potion with it, but because, well, again, I'll explain it. And the same thing with the tropical fish, though I don't know if there's any use. I can definitely still use this tropical fish for something awesome. Also, we got name tags, and I've got tons of name tags. I found a bone. You can make bone meal and then saddle. But check this out. So let me go into, oh, not that one, this one. Okay, so look at all this cooked cod, okay? I was just cranking out fish like crazy, cooking it for the experience and for something to eat. And then, and here is the trick behind all of this, guys. Here is the trick. The villagers can be more than just librarians, okay? I've been so stuck on librarians that I forgot that you can have fishermen. And the fishermen can trade raw cod for emeralds. Holy cannoli, right? So I stopped cooking my cod, and I guess I'm just gonna have to slowly eat through all this because there's no other point for it if it's cooked. But if it's raw, you can trade it in for emeralds. Also, same thing with salmon. We can trade in raw salmon for emeralds, so that's amazing. And then we can actually trade in pufferfish. Look how many pufferfish I have, guys. 3 full stacks and a half of pufferfish. Again, the point of a pufferfish, and let me just look because I think that this shows you. Yeah, pufferfish. So if I right-click this shows you the only thing you can do with pufferfish is brew it, and it's a potion of water breathing, splash potion of water breathing, and lingering potion of water breathing. So I'm about to make it in this episode in one of the lists here to where I don't need water breathing at all, ever. And I'll explain that later. So basically, pufferfish, the only use for me for pufferfish is literally to sell it to my fishermen. And then lastly, the tropical fish. And the tropical fish, I think, is simply worthless too. If I look it up here and right-click it, it has no purpose at all. Like, no purpose. There's nothing you can do with the tropical fish. So I'm going to trade it in for emeralds, unless you can just, like, dump it into water and it looks pretty like a koi pond or whatever. But that's not what I'm about. So, oh, bone, obviously. And then last but certainly not least, the name tag. And by the way, this is 44. You can see that number. 44 name tags from the AFK fish farm. It's so fast. So if I want to name something, dude, I've got plenty of stuff. But this nautical shell is what it's at. We're at 38 nautilus shells. Nautilus shells are what we need to make whatever it is that we need with the heart of the sea. I'm giving away all the secrets at the beginning of this episode, I realized. But yeah, so Heart of the Seas, what we got out of that treasure chest, surround it with Nautilus shells, and you get a conduit. A conduit, if I'm remembering correctly, allows you to be able to breathe underwater, mine underwater without any limits, which we have aqua affinity, so it doesn't matter anyway. And I think some other things, all unlimited, like forever. I think. We're gonna find out today. So that's really, really exciting. Also, I've just realized I'm already at 10 minutes in the video and we're just still on number 2 of the list here. So this may be a 2-part episode, but yeah, anyway, so that's a lot of stuff, right? We got a lot Nautilus shell. I've got 17 bowls. You find bowls in the AFK fish farm, so much junk. I don't even know what to do with it all. By the way, I found a diamond horse armor. Did I show you guys that? I don't remember. But if you keep going here, oh, inventory stuff. Yeah, so I've got tons of blocks. Glowstone dust. You cannot break it down from glowstone back into glowstone dust. Once it's glowstone, it's permanent. But I have emeralds, blocks of emeralds that can be back and forth traded down to regular emeralds, so they're not permanent. Same thing with the blocks of diamond. I actually made some blocks of diamond, 17 blocks of diamond, because I just had them and I felt like doing it for fun. And then blocks of gold too. So I've just spent a little bit of inventory management. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, I've got an entire block of cobblestone here. 21 phantom membrane. Holy cow. Also, I laughed about this. Wither skeleton skull is very rare. In the video, I got it. I knew it was exciting because it's super rare drop. But to me, I needed to find 3. I wasn't even halfway there, so I didn't get as excited as most of y'all were expecting, so my apologies for that. But here is another huge thing we're going to be getting up to here later today, and it's bows, okay? You also get tons and tons of enchanted bows in the AFK fish farm, and they're all enchanted with random stuff. So the ultimate bow actually has infinity, which I believe, yes, this one has. Power 5, this one has power 4, and so does this one, so if you merge them together, we'll get power 5. The punch 2, which is technically knockback, but for the bow version, and that one has it. And then unbreaking 3, and that one has it. So if I merge these 2 bows together, we actually end up with the perfect bow. And we're gonna get up to that here in just a minute. But yeah, you get lots of bows, and you get lots of fishing rods whenever you go farming or fishing. You also get a bunch of random armor. I don't need any of that. I'm gonna be chunking it. And then saddles is the other stupid thing, I think. Oh, one more thing after this. But yeah, so many crazy 9, 18, 27 saddles. I'm not going to need 27 saddles ever, but I get tons of saddles in the AFK fish farm. Nothing in there. Okay, so lastly, we got books. Okay, you actually do get enchantment books from AFK fish farms, and it's the weirdest combination of things, like Smite for Aqua Affinity and Protection 3. Like, you would put Smite on a sword. You can't put Smite on an armor. But you put protection on an armor, but you don't protection on a sword. So at first I thought this is worthless, right? But I'm going to show you how awesome these books actually are. Also, we get water bottles. They're useful, but not right now, but just for like brewing and stuff. So yeah, hey, it's amazing. All right. It's just an absolute amazing thing to be able to get all this junk. And again, it doesn't take that long. I was super surprised. But all right, so let's move on and let's make the perfect bow, okay? Again, the perfect bow has infinity, power 5, punch 2, and unbreaking 3. This one has infinity, power 5, punch 2, and unbreaking 3. So without any delay, let's just do it. Bam. All right, and because I've got infinity and infinity and mending can't be on the same object at once, I actually have to use other bows to recover its his durability. So let's go and use that. There we go. And there we go. We've got the perfect bow. And we have the perfect fishing rod, by the way. So all of our stuff is now perfect. Remember, our diamond pickaxe is perfect. Our sword is almost perfect, and I'll explain that here shortly. But there we go, guys. That was an awesome beginning. And by the way, I just saw I had that saddle. Let's throw that saddle in here just to get rid of it. There we go. And then the raw fish. I should probably have, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and put the raw fish in here just for now so that I can open up my inventory. So there we go, guys. The perfect fishing rod, the perfect bow. And by the way, you know what? We should just hold these arrows right here because I'm going to need them for the bow. And now, if you look, and I'm probably not going to find anything, but I've never shot a bow before. Here we go. Bam. I just shot a bow. That's awesome. So 58. If we shoot again, still 58 because it's got infinity. All we need to do is have one arrow in our inventory and bam, we've got unlimited ammunition with our bow, which is super great. And now I don't have to be scared of going into the nether because of the stupid ghasts. So this is good. This is really, really good. So, what else, guys? What else? I guess we can move on. So I've done the fish farm. I've explained mending. I talked to you about the inventory from AFK Fish Farms. I've made my perfect fishing pole. I've made my perfect bow. Now it's time to finish our armor. Yes, yes, we're gonna finish our armor. So I need the books in this little chest. This is a temporary chest of all the things that I was planning on doing in this episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grab it all right now, okay? I'm not gonna... Yeah, I didn't fill up my inventory. I got close, but I didn't quite fill it up. So, yeah, that was a little sneak peek in case you saw that stuff about what's going to be up to in the next episode, or in this episode. So first, let's max out my helmets. Remember, the perfect helmet has a lot more than that. Mending and Aqua Affinity are definitely two of them. We also want Protection 4, Respiration 3, and Unbreaking 3. I'm not going to worry about Thorns. So let's put this little guy in here. And here is Respiration 3. So look at this. This is an enchantment book with Bane of the Arthropods and Respiration 3. Okay? Respiration 3 allows you to breathe underwater longer. Why not, right? So check it out. Whenever I put this in here, it actually just adds on respiration. So you can look at that and you can say, no, they don't have to be connected necessarily. I can use one or the other. Now for me, Bane of the Arthropods is kind of stupid. I don't want it. I don't care. I'd rather have Sharpness 5. But Respiration 3 is useful. So I'm actually going to be able to use this book and have Respiration 3. And it's only going to cost me 9 levels, which I have 16 right now. So we may not be able to do all of the stuff that I wanted to in this episode, but we'll definitely get up to it and finish up next episode. So check this out, guys. Diamond Helmet, Respiration 3, bam. Yes, now we have Respiration 3. So the next step is to get Unbreaking 3, and I think I've actually got, let me go look right quick. Unbreaking 3, I've got Unbreaking, I think I've got Unbreaking from a villager, but if I could find just an Unbreaking 3 book that we found, that would be, oh, that one, look at that, Respiration 3. Didn't even realize I had that one, but I don't need the Bane of the Arthropods anyway, so I don't care. So let's see here. Unbreaking 3. None of these have Unbreaking 3. That's amazing. Okay, so here's what we'll do. For Unbreaking 3, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab my emeralds. Okay, I'm just gonna bring all the emeralds. Let's put this thing on now. I can breathe underwater. Huzzah. Huzzah, huzzah. And it's already dark again, so let's go ahead and grab some sleep. And we're gonna go to the village, and I believe I've got Unbreaking 3 at my, or Unbreaking 2 at my original village, which means I need books too. Don't make the same mistake again. Grab the books. All right, there we go. I'm gonna need 2 of them. That's perfect. And you know, I should probably put all that stuff back in the chest for now. I don't need any of this, to be honest with you. Let's put all this back for now, and I'm gonna hold on to that. Okay. Good, so let's go ahead and quickly bounce over to the village. What's up, villagers? How you doing, Richie? You doing good today? Good, man, I'm glad. So the, I think this one's the one. Unbreaking 3. Why are you way over here? Unbreaking 2. Wow, so it's gonna cost 44 total emeralds to get this. Now, I'm sure if I was to sit here and remove and put down its like turn on a brand new villager, I could probably get a better deal than that. But honestly, I've tried and it's hard. I'd rather just pay the emeralds and be done with it. So let's just process, these. Okay, I'm gonna keep these blocks, but I've got these. Wait, I'm gonna need 44, right? Yes. Okay, so come here. Come here, buddy. We're gonna do business whether you like it or not. All right, so 1 and 2. Bam, we have gotten Unbreaking for the helmet. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. All right, so teleport to the home. We're gonna mix together these books, and that's gonna cost 3. So there we go. I've got Unbreaking 3, and then now I can put it on my diamond helmet, and it's probably gonna cost too many levels. Yeah, 11 levels, and I have only 4. So, but this is good. So now we're prepared. We can actually put Unbreaking on the helmet, and then let me think. We're also gonna need Protection 4. That's also gonna be the thing that we need for this diamond helmet. So we're almost done. We got 2 more enchantments that we need to put on the diamond helmet, and then we're done with it. So I'm gonna just put this back. This one's going in here. I've got Feather Falling. That's gonna be for our boots, and I've also got Fire Protection, and that's gonna be for our, I think it's also for our boots, so that's good. But I need Protection 4, so let's go see if we have any books that are for protection here. Oh, Protection 3. I have 2 Protection 3s. Protection 4 is the max. If you put 2 3s together, they make a 4. So let's just go see if we can do that now, just so that we are totally prepared for next time. Yes, I'm going to use every level I've got to make that book, but there we go. So these are the two books. Can I mix them together? That may actually be easier. Yeah, it'd be cheaper to actually mix these together, make the perfect book, and then put it on the helmet. So I should have done that earlier. Wasn't very economical at that point. How much is this going to cost, actually? That's going to cost 5. Okay, no problem. A few minutes at the AFK Fish Farm, and we'll get to 5, no problem. So there we go. We got Unbreaking 3, and we got Protections. That's all I need for the helmet. The chest plate is done, okay? Chest plate's good. Thorns 3 technically would be best, but I don't really care. The Diamond Leggings, I believe, are also done. Yes, the leggings are also done. Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending. Again, Thorns was on my list, but I don't really care. And then the Diamond Boots. This is kind of the kicker, okay? This one's going to be the expensive one because I've got Fire Protection 3. It needs to be 4. That's what that Fire Protection book is in my inventory. I've also got Unbreaking 3, Frostwalker, Mending, and I'm also going to add Feather Falling, like I said, and max out Fire Protection. So that's going to be interesting right there. That's going to be very interesting indeed. In fact, if I mix Feather Falling 4 with Fire Protection, we get Feather Falling 4, Fire Protection 3, Lure 2, and Bane of the Arthropods for just 4 levels. So I think that this actually would be good if we mix these 2 levels too so this is for the helmet. I'm going to put that at the top. These are for the shoes, and everything else is pretty much done. Now the last thing that we want to think about is actually Sweeping Edge, okay? For my sword, Sweeping Edge. So let's see if we, let me know, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. All right, let's see. Do I have any Sweeping Edge? Because what Sweeping Edge does is it pretty much increases the damage that you do as long as you have a full charge with your sword. So it just makes your sword better. And in my humble opinion, that is totally worth it. All right, so we need to make a book, and then we need to go to my second village, because I do have, indeed, I do have Sweeping Edge 3 as a villager trade. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I do anyway. I don't know. Also, hey, side note, I actually expanded the land a little bit for these cows because it was just too crowded and I wanted more cows. So let's go ahead and just wipe out a few of these babies. Thank you, thank you. Actually, I didn't need to. I've got plenty of leather. I know I have plenty of leather because leather is one of the items that you get out of an AFK fish farm. It's rare though. It's more rare than it probably should be. But how often are you really going to find leather soaking in water, okay? And how often are you gonna find leather soaking in water that's that big? I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous. It's broken, honestly. It's a broken system. But okay, so let's put the beef. I've got the leather. Yeah, I've got 20 leather. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of leather. So, well, it's actually not a lot of leather, but you know, let me dream, okay? Let me grab the sugarcane. Let's go grab the sugarcane out of my sugarcane farm. Just for fun, okay? Just for fun. And we're gonna make a whole bunch of books just for future reference. I don't even know how much I've got. Oh wow, I've got a lot. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. See, this is why you want an automated sugarcane farm. This is just amazing. You know how long it would take me to get this much sugarcane on my own? It takes forever. Too much effort. While, because the AFK fish farm's so close to everything, if I can just sit here and let it do it all on its own for 30 minutes, all those things are also processing, or an hour. Or some people do it overnight, which I'm scared to do because the phantoms attack you, but, you know, that's a thing. All right, so let's process the sugar cane. I can just do a full stack. This is quicker. There we go, and there we go, and then we'll just do that. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we got plenty of sugar cane. I've actually got, probably need more leather. I don't have enough leather, so let's just do like that. There we go. I've got, wow, 20 books. Didn't even get close to using all the paper. That is just crazy. All right, put that away. We're gonna put away the oh wow, I'm not gonna have space in here either. Yeah, I literally, I've used way too much. Oh man, but I'm only gonna need one book, okay? I've got lots of them in the background though, in preparation. So let me go to village numero dos. And are you Sweeping Edge? You're mending. Are you Sweeping Edge? You are Frostwalker. Yeah, this is gonna be the fun part. I've come up here several times, and I've converted people into, that's Lure 3, that's a good one. I have a feeling it's the one over there near where the smither guy was. There's Respiration 3. I got that book for free though for my AFK fish farm, so I saved myself some emeralds. But apparently, unbreaking just doesn't happen. I'm sorry, sweeping edge. So are you sweeping edge? No, you are flame. Oh, so that reminds me. You guys were mentioning flame and fire aspect in the comments, okay? I do read the comments, you guys know that. So flame is useful for making your arrows fire, okay? So basically you shoot stuff and they combust. However, and I don't like that, because what if I don't want to cook the thing that I'm fighting, or that I'm attacking, right? So I would rather not have flame or fire aspect. Fire aspect basically the same thing, but for your sword. I would rather have control over whether or not things are smelted. So that's why. I know it does more damage. Overall, it's better. But, okay, for some reason I'm missing my sweeping edge person. Hold on. Okay, maybe it's at the original village. I don't know. I'm starting to get concerned here. Oh, by the way, that's my fisherman. I've already got him to master. I'm just gonna go ahead and show this, okay? So, fisherman, master. Yeah, so he started out being able to trade 20 string for an emerald, which that's easy. I've got spider spawners, or coal. And this was completely OP, guys. 10 coal for 1 emerald. Do you realize that I can get 10 coal in like 3 blocks of emerald? Coal? I have so much coal, it is ridiculous how much I've got. And then I leveled them up, and then I was able to trade raw cod for emerald, okay? I've got raw cod out the wazoo, and then raw salmon for emerald. Also, he'll cook your salmon for an emerald too, which I'm not gonna do, but it's a thing. Also, you can get unbreaking fishing rod for emerald. Not gonna do that, it's a terrible idea. Tropical fish can trade for emeralds. Puffer fish can trade for emeralds, and then here is the most broken thing about this. Not the coal, no. The oak boat. Completely broken. It only takes, I think, what, 5 wooden planks to make a boat and trade it in for emerald? I mean, with this guy, I'm gonna be the richest guy in the world. Seriously. And that made me really interested in getting all the other occupations. But before we do that, I need to find sweeping edge, because I'm pretty confident I had one somewhere. There's unbreaking, power, sharpness, protection, sweeping edge. Okay, so this guy is sweeping edge 1. I could have sworn I had a legitimate sweeping edge 3. Wait, what? Unbreaking 3, 44. That's how much we paid. What? There's no point. You have no point. No purpose in life. Literally, I bought 2 unbreakings for, I think, 40 emeralds, or that one has unbreaking 3 for 44, so actually buying the 2 for 20 a piece is cheaper. I think it was 20. It may have been 22. Either way. Yeah, okay, well, then I guess sweeping edge, I must be remembering incorrectly, which is definitely a possibility. Unfortunately, though, I mean, that's a bummer. Maybe, okay, there's one more option, okay? There's one more option. It's not any of those. So let's go back to the house, right quick like, and let's try this. Let's grab I've got the book, let's grab the lapis, and let's see what this will do, okay? Because projectile, impaling, and piercing. Okay, that's not what I thought. Okay, I don't know. I thought I had sweeping edge 3 excess somewhere, but apparently I don't. But that's not a big deal, okay? That's not a problem. And here's why. Because it's just extra for me. It's extra gains, right? I don't need it. Eventually I'm gonna get it. And I may actually go out and buy, how many would I need? 6? 8? Yeah, I think I would have to actually buy 8 sweeping edge 1s from that villager over there to make a sweeping edge 3. I may be counting wrong. I don't know. It's just a lot. It would be a lot of effort. So not going to worry too much about that right now. But anyway, helmet setup. We need those for the helmet. We just need levels. I just need to farm up more levels, which is why the AFK fish farm is so crazy good. We need these 2 for the shoes. The sword, we need sweeping edge. Oh, yes. Okay. Next thing is the Nether Wart. Okay, I'm going to move these over here just for now. So, guys, episodes ago, many episodes ago, we actually went to the Nether and found a fortress and found Nether Wart. And I never planted it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to sleep and we're going to go plant it. I'm glad I put it on the list because I would have forgotten all about it. So let's just go. And where am I going to plant this Nether Wart? Obviously, it's going to be down here in the farm section. But where? Where makes sense? I mean, if you want to make Nether Wart feel at home, you put it next to lava. I mean, and by the way, I did terraform a little bit. I closed in the gaps a little bit. The the lava's going into a 1 block below this so that they're, you know, it's safe. The lava was done this way, and so was the water. I also leveled the ground a little bit here. There was a lot of, like, just unevenness here, so I leveled that. And finally, I leveled this. This was just, like, it came down and went back up in this little bitty hill and then went back down. So I went ahead and flattened that little hill. It looks a lot better, and there's definitely going to be something of value put there soon. But for now, I'm thinking terror. Actually, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we need to raise the level of this with the ground here. I mean, all the other ground is, look, all the other ground is this high. All of it's this high except for this spot here. So I think what I'll do is I will quickly fill this in, and then we're gonna plant the Nether Warts. So I'll be right back, guys, once I get it filled up, because I want to save you guys the tedium of this. Yep, so almost done. I've discovered that backing up's actually the best way to do that. So there we go. We have officially filled in the gaps, and you know what? This makes me nervous. So I'm gonna actually make a very nice, we'll probably end up doing something different than cobblestone, but a very nice little border around this just to keep things safe. Because that's still lava, that's still going to kill us, and I don't want to get killed. So there you go, there's that. Let's do F4, and I'm definitely going to need some torches. Remember, guys, this mod is just an absolute beast. Alright, so I'm going to put it on the 5, I think that'll work. I put it on the 7, and there you go, we're completely covered. Good to go. Alright, so next is we have, remember, 20 blocks of soul sand. So I'm going to actually put down 20 blocks. I'm going to be able to have access to most of it. So I'm thinking maybe not the back level, but maybe this level. So that's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not 10. I wanted it to be 10. Let's do like that. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Okay, and then that. And it doesn't look too natural, but that's fine. Doesn't have to. There we go. Take that out, and then we'll do the other side. So basically, it's gonna be, they're gonna be neighbors. They're gonna be hanging out together, okay? So that, whoa, 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 okay. That was a demonstration of how if you click and hold the button when you have auto-click turned on, or click lock turned on, then it'll keep going even when you don't want it to. That's kind of annoying, but it comes in handy if you're doing tons and tons of work, right? So, soul sand going down, and this should be easy. Same thing as the terraforming. And I just heard an Enderman. I've been trying to find those things and kill them because I want Ender Pearls. Guys, if you see him, let me know in the comments, because I didn't see him. Oh no, we lost the, no, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? There's easier ways to do this. Okay, so right here. So, 1090 up there at the very top, 1080. So, 80, I think that's 11 actually. Well, we'll find out. Let's just see. I may have just lost my soul sand here. No, I don't think I did. I think I just miscounted earlier. Yeah, I just miscounted. Interesting. Yeah, so I heard you again, you punk. I heard the Enderman. Are you under here? Anybody? Anybody? These cows are so annoying and loud, it drives me nuts. Okay, well, if I see you, I will kill you. Don't worry, don't cry, little one. It's gonna happen, it's gonna be great. So I guess I'm gonna put a little bit of space, or maybe I'll go get some more soul sand, but for now, I think this will work just fine. Okay, let's just block that in. Alright, so now we put down the Nether Wart. And remember, guys, the Nether Wart is a necessary ingredient in order to do potions and stuff, which I don't know if I'm gonna get into a lot of, but there you go. That's done. And it looks kind of crappy. I may need to get some more. I do have 11 more Nether Warts. So there you go. That is our Nether Wart farm. Let me make sure that we're good. Nope, we're not. Ooh, that was almost bad. All right, there we go. Now, nothing's going to be spawning in my area. Okay, we're already at 35 minutes, but there's not a lot left, actually. I've almost finished talking about everything. Heart of the Sea, we've already talked about the whole point of the AFK fish farm is get those nautilus shells and make the Heart of the Sea to create whatever the heck it is. Cows, we've already talked about how I opened up that. Inventory, I talked about how I just combined everything for fun, like emeralds and diamonds and stuff like that, and they can be put in and then taken out of the block form. Compost. Alright, so okay, every time I harvest this, I end up with tons and tons of seeds. And you know what? Let's quickly bounce into the home, grab that, teleport back to the farm. There we go. That was fast. Awesome. So every time I end up harvesting this, I end up with tons and tons of wheat seeds, okay? So what I do with the wheat seeds now, instead of throwing them away and burning them, is I put them in here. By right-clicking, I actually end up with free bone meal. Yeah, so instead of wasting my seeds, I convert them into bone meal, and I don't know if I'm ever going to make use of it, but it's better than throwing away the seeds just because I don't need them, right? So just like this is the best part about having a composter, is that it's just more economical, okay? And I get a lot. I don't know how many seeds I get per block, but I mean, that's an 80, that's an 80 block wheat farm, and I end up with like 2.5 stacks of these extra wheat seeds. And of course, you don't do this until after you've replanted the crops. But I mean, it's just, it's a great alternative to chunking all the stuff. And notice it's kind of random too. Like sometimes you could put in 20 of them and it only goes up a couple levels. Sometimes it goes up every time you put one in. So anyway, I just turned, how many is that? I think it's 8. Yeah. So I just turned all those seeds into bone meal. That's something that not a lot of people know about for the composter, and I highly recommend that you do that on your own farms. Ooh, looks like the Nether Warts already grown a little bit. That's awesome. That is awesome. So we talked about the cows, inventory, compost, we did the terraforming, and now we have, okay, so there's one more thing I want to get up to, but I'm not going to be able to make it today. And that's talking about all the villagers and the different occupations. Remember, I already explained the fishermen. We already went and talked to them. So we need to make all the others. And there are a grand total of 13 occupations for the villagers. We're going to be making all those today, or next time. But first, it is time to finally make use of this heart of the sea. Okay, that's how we're going to finish off this episode. So we put the heart of the sea, we get the nautilus shells, wrap it around, and boom, there is our conduit. And if I remember correctly, I keep saying that because I don't know if I'm remembering correctly. A conduit is useful for underwater stuff. All right, so if I put it down, boom, there it is. So if I was underwater, I'd be able to do stuff even more efficiently. So let's see if I'm able to pull it back up. Oh, wow, is it stuck? Did I just waste this thing? No. Hold on. Okay, I did get the conduit. I was just not patient enough. It took a lot longer than I was expecting. So here's what we're gonna do. It's useful in the water, okay? I didn't want to waste, I got really scared there for a second. So let's just see, because I didn't read enough. I probably should have just kept reading, but let's just see if I go to the, I don't know, let's go to the beach, I guess. So teleport to the beach. So if we go to the beach and we put the conduit, oh wow, I forgot that I've got this. This is actually going to be quite useful. All right, so let's put the conduit right there. All right, so now the conduit is right here in the water, and there's a certain radius that it's effective. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the boots, and we're going to sink into the water, and look at that. We are not losing air. Oh, we are losing air. It's because I've got respiration on my helmet. Okay, I can still breathe a long time with respiration, but this thing's not working. Apparently I need to activate it or something. You wanna work, buddy? You wanna tell me what, you wanna do the thing that you're supposed to be doing here? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna put the, shoes back on here. Come on, Frostwalker, do your work. I'm trying to see, maybe I need to just, like, activate the thing. I don't know how to activate it. Frostwalker on there now? There we go. Okay. Alright, well, we have the conduit. That's what's most important, but I guess I need to spend a little bit of time figuring out how to work it. Let me know in the comments if you know how other blocks use as part of the frame. Oh, hey! Whoa, I've got the max, I guess you can't just stand here and do nothing. Let me just go ahead and bob for a second. Okay, I'm seeing something about a frame. Okay, you know what, guys? The conduit's not quite as simple as I was hoping it was. So, at least we got it, right? At least we got this thing, and this is good. So, next time, hopefully I will have figured out... Ooh, can I stand on top of it? Yeah, I can. I'm just gonna go ahead and mine it up here. So I've got it. This is a good thing, and I will have it figured out by next episode, guys, so I can demonstrate its epic power, because it is just a very, very powerful piece of equipment. And that pretty much does it. Yep, so I think I've covered all the things that I wanted to cover today. Long episode, but thank you so much for watching. Next time, again, we're gonna be using the conduit for what it is good for, and then of course talking about villagers and occupations, which is gonna be a lot of fun because there's a lot of benefits. A lot of benefits to having some, like, master traders of every type of occupation. You could pretty much get everything you want in the game right there inside the village. So, guys, that's all for me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like the video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button also if you haven't already for daily gaming videos. And remember that I love each and every one of you. And we will see you all again next time.